Hey guys, in this video I'll show you how we scaled to $765,000 per month in sales during coronavirus and exactly the strategies that we have utilized and overall kind of like how everything's changed since this virus became so widespread and a lot of people kind of like pay attention to that, and a lot of people obviously struggle. But at the same time, there's a lot of opportunity because of the virus, because people buy a lot of the products because they stayed home and they're shopping online more than before. So big part of the sales that have been produced by like retail stores are now basically produced by e-commerce. You can see like we spent $227,000 this month, $765,000 in sales. And obviously this is, during coronavirus. Some of these are obviously retargeting, some of these are cold. Most of them are structured through campaign budget optimization through CBO, and some of them are structured with ABO. So approximately like 20% only are structured with ABO and majority is structured with CBO. And if you compare it, for example, to last month's, so you can see the results are even better than last month's. So if people say that people don't buy products or it's difficult to make something work, it's only because you're not selling the right products. And for example, with this store, the niche is health and wellness and also home fitness. So products that people can apply at home and use it for themselves. And I want to show you pretty much the framework, like overall kind of like how we structure the campaigns and how we structure the account in order to allow us to scale it, and also how we structure the overall like testing process. So we tested quite a few products here. So we tested throughout the period of this month, we've tested over 20 different products. It's not I know some people that are testing like dozens of products or hundreds of products per day. We tested 20 products in the same niche, and few of them worked out very well. We clearly differentiate how we name the campaign, so then when we are reviewing the data, we can see clearly, for example, if certain products are working well or not, kind of like how everything is structured. So even from the campaign level, so when we review all of this data, we can clearly see like what products have worked well. If we are testing new products, we can clearly from the name of the campaign identify if the product performed well or not. So for example, here we just reviewed, okay, probably this one is not as good, so we have to shut something down, or we have to kind of like maybe drop the product whatsoever. So we have to make a decision. But the naming of the campaigns, how it's structured, is allows us to have all of this like information and review it in a fast manner. So because if you're spending like $5,000 a day, sometimes $10,000 a day or more to analyze the data, you have to make decisions quickly, pretty much just identify what's working and what doesn't very fast. Now, the second thing that I wanted to share with you guys is pretty much focusing on higher budget. So you can see here CBOs, so we got them to as high as $1,000 per day per CBO campaign. And we found that in that spot it's kind of like it stops performing as well. So typically the sweet spot would be like $500 to $700 per day per campaign. And the way we do it is, let's say we have like a campaign with a good performance, and we'll just duplicate it with higher budget, and we might test some new ad sets, new interests, and new lookalikes inside of that campaign. So the scaling part is relatively simple, but to initially get a proof of concept, we have a campaign that's strictly dedicated for testing, and then we measure the results. So for example, say that would be like the ROAS on the cold acquisition for the new product. Then we know this product is not very like efficient. So we will try to make some tweaks to that, and we'll try to test some new creatives. But at some point we will just move along and basically give up on products. But overall, you can see, even though some products have been unprofitable, because we constantly like test new products, some of the products have been able to get like amazing results and basically recoup the cost of all of this testing of the products. So that's what's important to understand. So even if something like doesn't work for you, or let's say during this period of the year, like you're testing something and something doesn't work for you, it's obviously the virus has an impact on that. But at the same time, just the product might not resonate with people, right? Or maybe too many people like advertise it and people are not, they don't pay as much attention to the product. So that's what you have to keep in mind. But most of the times you have to focus on analyzing the metrics. If you want to streamline this process, kind of like test new products and scale it up, then you have to streamline the testing of the product, quickly analyzing the data, make decisions based on that. So for example, this product works, this product doesn't. So let's just focus, all of the energy and all of the budgets on products that actually work. Sometimes we would give up like on the product even like faster. So for example, some of the products we only spend like $700. We just identified that it just wouldn't make sense. This one here, like we overspent on testing, so it wasn't that efficient. So kind of like identifying those those things and using the data to evaluate the performance properly, that helps us to cut losses and just focus on what's working the best. So what happened, for example, from February till March, we started scaling mostly with higher budgets and new CBO campaigns. So some of the types of the audiences we have tested to scale up where the lookalikes from people who have purchased more than 2 times. We had some segment of those people. Also, we have tested extensively audiences and lookalikes for people who have engaged with our Instagram page. So we found that's one of the most effective lookalike, and it does not require that much data. You do need to have like tens of thousands of dollars worth of data in order to test those audiences. That's what's very important, like to keep in mind that even with all of this crisis, like some fundamental things are still remain the same, and also there is a lot of opportunity pretty much in very basic audiences. So if you have a good product, then just testing the lookalike audiences out of like Instagram engagement, obviously you can create these for the last 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Obviously, there are a lot of different variations that you can test. That is something that you have to pay attention to. So you can see most of the budgets are dedicated for the CBO campaigns, and typically we would have 3-5 ad sets within the CBO campaign. To keep it very simple, we would utilize a lot of the broad targeting, which is age, gender, country. For example, United States, women 35 or 45 plus, and that's it. No targeting, automatic placements, just keeping it very open. Then we would have the lookalikes inside of the same CBO. So it's kind of like a combination of lookalike audiences, interest, just broad targeting. Overall, kind of in terms of like what's working depends on the campaign itself. Also, we have tested the friends of people who like the page, right? That's what was like also one of the best performing audiences. So if you can test it out for yourself, if you have some likes on your page, that because for example, if you're selling, let's say, products, people that like want to lose weight, there's high chances those people that want to lose weight, that they have friends that also want to lose weight. So kind of like you're reaching that audience, new complete like pocket of the audience that you can get a lot of traction with. So that's basically how it's structured on the advertising perspective on the ad set level. And then on the ad side, so in cold acquisition, we have 4 different ads, and we would have both kind of like the images and slideshows and videos. So a lot of the people, they do kind of like lookalikes separately and then certain types of creative separately. We just mix it up. We make it more kind of like we give Facebook more flexibility and more room for improvement, and we're just keeping it quite simple on our side. So that's basically how it's structured. To give you like perspective, so this is like niche store, like health and wellness, beauty, like home fitness store, has different products. The way it is structured here is every product has a funnel for it, and we use a specific template for each of these products. So this is a template that generated, it's over $18 million in sales. So we are utilizing this template. Some of our students also utilizing this template, and they're getting amazing results. That's what has been working very well, and that's why we are able to hit numbers like this, where in terms of the advertising spent, as you can see here, quite good numbers. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Basically, that's the strategy that we've utilized. The niche is health and beauty, home fitness, good niches to be in right now. If you're in one of these niches, awesome, because that's what's trending, that's what people want, because they're staying at home more and they need something to do. And we're focusing on high ticket products, as you've noticed. So the typical, like as you can see, CPA is quite high, and we are willing and we're able to spend that much to acquire a customer. So this is it, guys. That's what I wanted to share with you in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're looking for help with scaling your business with our funnel templates and with our advertising strategies, then just click on the link in the description, apply for a free strategy call. This is only for people who have resources and some momentum already with their business owners to invest and to scale their business faster. So if you're looking to scale your business to like $100,000 per month, $200,000, $500,000 per month or more, then this is exactly what we're helping our clients with. Click on the link below, apply for this training and apply for this call, and we'll see if if we can help you to scale. Let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe to this video, to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.